go hard just to have that ice. But I'm just still trying to have that price. Any yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays dudes never had that fight. When it push bill, better burst your pipes.
WNBA Gambling Podcast and the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by the SGPN app. Get all of our picks and podcasts for free with the SGPN app. Yes, sir. We're back with another edition of the WNBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. No, me, no voice, no guys. Me, really, Ralph, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. I'm back. And Scott's in Las Vegas. Well, the show goes on, but miss you, Scott. And I have to say, it's a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot going on in the WNBA. I mean, let's just get to it. Let's get to the action. Let's talk about it. Okay, so since we've been gone, well, Enos Cancer happened, or Enos Freedom, or is it Enos Cancer Freedom? What is it? Is it Enos Cancer, Enos Freedom, or Enos Cancer? I don't know. I have no idea what the man is. I don't know what his name is. Uh, all I have to say is just that I think Natasha Cloud is a national treasure. I think that she's hilarious. I think the attack of the flying green dildos happening again in the WNBA is like really wild and just like insane that you would go to the store and purchase one and like to throw it on the court. I don't know. Already have it. Like, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious. Maybe they already had it. But also, DeWanna Bonner's ring chasing. So DeWanna Bonner gets or is granted a buyout from the Phoenix Mercury to be able to go chase another ring. And then 2 days later, she signs with the Atlanta Dream. Talking about Atlanta saying, we calling our shot, standing up at the plate, pointing out to the outfield. We calling our shot. We can win a championship. And this DeWanna Bonner is going to be able to come here and ring chase with us. Let's see if they get out the first round first. But man, I do like this Atlanta Dream team, and I would love for that to happen, but I don't know. And then also, other breaking news. This actually deserves another play of itself. So one of these couple last times we talked about AZ Floyd being out for the rest of the season in Dallas, and that kind of like, what that does for their trajectory. The Las Vegas Aces are going to be without Alyssa Smith for the rest of the year. So that's going to suck. No Alyssa Smith. So the rebounding, the additional sometimes offensive threat that she can be, all of the size, all of that's gone. 11.7 points per game, most since 2023. 6.4 rebounds per game, most since 2024. League high and career high, 63.8% from the field. Rest of the season, that's tough. That's tough. It just seems like this is Minnesota's year again. I don't know, man. It just seems like it's all lining up to be Minnesota. We'll see. All right. Chat, like Mike, Jimmy, Adam, everybody, what's up? What it do? All right, let's talk about the games actually being played tomorrow. But first, I got to talk to the people about SGPN gives back on August 10th. A 7.4 earthquake hit the country of Colombia, largest earthquake to hit there since the mid 1970s. And many cities and towns were deeply affected by this. So join SGPN to help rebuild the Jose Maria Carbonell School. I might have messed that last one up. And help the city of Parada, Parada to get back on its feet. Go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/relief to help. Definitely go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/relief to help. All right, let's talk about it. First game up on the docket for tomorrow. We got the Atlanta Dream, the aforementioned Atlanta Dream, going up against the Portland Fire. Dream are at home. Dream are laying 12 and a half points. Total sitting at 180 and a half. 180 and a half is the total. Injury report. No Bree Jones, no timetable for return. DeWanna Bonner's not going to be playing in this game either. For the Fire, anything else to report? Soraya Williams, questionable. That's it. All right. Well. So we have Atlanta here, who over the course of the last 5 games, they are 3-2 ATS. They're 4-1 straight up. They've won a bunch of games. They look like they're in better form, but they're not the team to just sit here and lay 12 and a half points with. And I think that me as a Atlanta Dream supporter over the course of the year, I said early in the season that there was a dark horse. I thought it could be the Dream. I thought that this could line up for them. I liked the Angel Reese move. I thought that she and Bree Jones would play well together. We haven't seen it a lot happen yet this season. Bree Jones is hurt again. They kind of can't find their footing. The defense kind of slipped. It had a bunch of injuries here or there. And I mean, they can't cover this number with a 10-foot pole. In the last, what is this? Last 20 games that they played, they've been a favorite of 10 or more points 7 times, and they're 1-6 ATS to the number in that span. In the same vein, the Portland Fire in that same span have caught 10 or more points in 5 games in that span. They're 4-1. So, like, I understand that the Atlanta Dream are towards the top of the standings. I understand that the Dream have had a, somewhat cool the past couple of games. They're riding a 4-game win streak. They have knocked off LA. Okay. Didn't cover one of those games, by the way. The one that they were laying double digits didn't cover. Uh, beat Phoenix, only won that game by 10. Beat LA that first time the game, they blew them out. Got the win against Vegas, and that's what really kind of ignited this. But like ATS, this is just not the team to back. They're 6-12 ATS at home this season. I'm not looking to back them. And one, they're not playing well enough defense for me. So like I think this Portland Fire team has been a team that can find offense. They're scoring 91 points per game in the last 20 games. Like they've been consistently good at scoring the basketball. It's just that they just haven't been able to defend. And all right, that happens. They are not good on that side of ball. But the Dream can absolutely give up some points here. I expect to see the Fire get it going from 3. That's really going to mess with the Dream here, and we'll see them be able to cook them. So, uh, Fire keep it close. Give me a 12 and a half points. All right. Let's see. Yeah, some people like the Dream laying 12 and a half. I can't lay it with the Dream. I'm sorry. The Dream haven't been good laying a double digit number like that all season. I'm not going to start doing it now. Totals at 180 and a half. I'll take over. That's easy. I mean, 93, 94 points per game for the Fire, and they're going to score 90 of their own. I'll take my chances with the over. All right, let's see here. Next up, Connecticut Sun going up against the Indiana Fever. Sun catching 16 and a half. Is that right? Yeah, 16 and a half. 181 and a half is total. Injury report. No Brittany Griner. No Kennedy Burke, because Kennedy Burke is gone to FIBA. Layla Khan is also gone to FIBA. for the people. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta. Where's that charger for that? All right, but we got Olivia Nelson Odoto, who is questionable. So not even really guaranteed there. It's just meanwhile on the other side of the ball, Caitlin Clark is a as I try to get my light back on. There we go. All right, Caitlin Clark is a probable. Mm, so my concern is that I haven't really like felt good about laying a lot of points with Indiana. Um, this season, 2-3 this season when they're laying 10 and they only laid 10 plus points 5 times this season. That's actually kind of crazy. But like Connecticut, when they're kind of down and out, they're really down and out. As a 10 plus dog, they're 8-3 against the spread. It can get really, really ugly. And I just feel like this is one of those games where they don't have the quality bodies to just consistently go out there and honestly be competitive in games at times. Like they're 4-6 against the spread in their last 10 games. They've won 3 of those games by the grace of God. Like I'm I'm really just not maybe it's that last. I mean, the Valkyries do that. Can do that to anybody, and it's hard to score on the Valkyries. But I just think it's a lot missing. No Lacan, no Burke, no Griner. Adoto's questionable. I mean, sometimes those games like that, Connecticut figures it out because all the bodies get out the way, so he's forced to play some players consistently, and they actually get into rhythm. But I don't like the coach. Don't like how the team's constructed. Really don't like the lane this points with the Fever though. I'm not gonna lie. Saying Fever 16.5 doesn't feel good at all, but I don't know. I guess the Fever kind of just get hot. Caitlin Clark has a good game. Kelsey Mitchell has a good game, and I don't know. I guess they kind of keep it close, but like I'm really not a so this doesn't get a long drop at all. All right, that's enough of that. Don't want to talk about that anymore. All right, let's get into before we get to the next game this late. Gotta talk to you about parlays. Clutch parlays. They have predictions for every MLB, NFL, college football, NBA game. Make sure you go check them out. Week 0 is this weekend. Make sure you check out the college football stuff they got going on over there at Clutch Parlays. Also, importantly, Clutch has easy to use, simple, clean dashboard, one stop shop for research and plus EV opportunities. And you got leaderboards and weekly, monthly, and all time profit leaderboards. So make sure you go out there and see what you can do over there at Clutch Parlays. Make sure you lock in with Clutch. Get 1 month free with promo code SGPN. That's clutchparlays.com, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you pick higher or lower your favorite players' fantasy stats. Lock in on Best Ball Mania right now before NFL kicks off. 15 million in prizes, 2 million in first place. Go check them out over there at Underdog. Best place to play best ball over there at Underdog. New customers play just $5. Get $50 in bonus funds when you use that sign up code NBA SGPN. All right. Let's see here. Next game up on the docket. Let's talk about the Toronto Tempo going on the road to play the Las Vegas Aces. Aces laying 13.5. 176.5 is the total. Injury report is going to be interesting because what I saw come across my ticker earlier in the day, and it is just making sure that I confirm. Where did I see it? Because I know I saw Asia. There we go. Asia Wilson listed as questionable for the game. Dana Evans also listed as questionable for the game. Isabel Harrison is also questionable for this game. Okay, so here's the thing, and here's the issue. If Asia plays, okay, we understand. Potentially greatest player of all time. But with that being said, they really also haven't been too good. Am I? Honestly, I probably should take the Sun because, like, now I just feel like all the dogs catching the points just seem like the play to go. Like, we're getting into the last couple of days, couple of games before FIBA, and players are checking out, teams are checking out. Some players are suspending their contract to go play back overseas again, and it's opening a door for other new younger players that want to come in and make their mark and find a way to be competitive in these games and give themselves a chance after. So like I it's a lot of points. Even though it's the Aces, a lot of points. They just didn't cover this line against them when they played them on the road. Now the Vegas Aces are at home. And I don't know that they're just gonna run away. I think Melissa Smith is a big piece that they gotta try to kind of figure out now. And unfortunately, they don't really have the healthy bodies at the position. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do what I did last time, and I'm gonna take Toronto Tempo plus points, and I'm gonna just say that the Aces don't care about blowing this team out as long as they come out here with the win. I think Toronto's gonna go out there and compete. Like I understand it. Yeah, I get you saying Toronto doesn't have a lot of healthy bodies, but like they didn't have a lot of healthy bodies when they just played them a few days ago, and they still lost by 10. So I'm not gonna lay the number. Give me the points with Toronto. 176 and a half is total over. Not really married to that idea though. Oh, the Washington Mystics are going to be on the second leg of a back to back. They're going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Sparks catching, what's that, 4.5 points here at home. 167 and a half is the total. Injury report, and for these two teams, I think I saw Emma Cannon is probable or something like that. Yeah, Emma Cannon is probable. No, nothing to report for the Washington Mystics. Mystics have stayed healthy. Mystics also clinched a playoff spot. They will have a playoff game in DC for the first time in a number of years, actually. And I mean, they won 4 of their last 5. It seems like they're kind of clicking and getting into form. Some of these haven't been pretty. You would have liked to see a little bit better. I thought that Portland was going to be able to get them in that game. Uh, at Portland, and they were able to come back and ended up getting a cover in that one. But I mean, they just beat this team by 10. And like, what has the Sparks even shown you to show that they're even competent? Like they're even trying to be competent right now. It honestly feels like they're trying to lose some of these games. Like I think watching Sparks basketball right now is like my least favorite part of the W. Honestly, like, because at this point, I'm not getting a good game. I don't feel like I'm getting like the jitters and all of that. Like, you're not like I'm not getting entertained game in and game out. Is actually just incredibly disappointing. And they're just a really bad basketball team. They're struggling to score the basketball right now. And that's horrible for a team that can't play any defense. And you're talking about you're struggling to score the basketball right now. And now you're going up against what, one of the best defensive teams in the W, top two, top three, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I could get behind the Sparks in this one. They've been shooting the basketball absolutely poorly. Haven't been defending anything, turning the ball over, and it just seems like they're going through the motions. And it seems like this is everything blowing up. And this is why the new owners of the Lakers said, "We don't want this team. You keep them. You keep them. We don't even want to deal with that. We'll focus on the Lakers." Yeah. All right. I guess I'll take the Mystics on the road. I could sell myself into Shakira Austin having a good game, Kiki going out there and dominating, and Sonya Citron just having that kind of big explosion game. They do enough points. They can get to 80, and I don't think that the Sparks can 100% get to 80 points. So, mm, if I were to play it, I would play Mystics team total over or something like that. I don't know if I trust the Sparks side of the ball for them to do their part. I really don't. I think the Mystics could lock down defensively. So I would take Mystics team total over if I had to take something. All right. Wow, that's it. Hey, let's go ahead and talk to the people about Circa giving away at least 30 million in prizes for this year's handicapping contest. Scott's not here because Scott's over there at contest weekend. I wonder how many of you are flying out going to see Scott right now at contest weekend. Or hey, make sure you go sign up now. But you definitely need to make sure you sign up before week 1. Sign up in Nevada, play from anywhere, and you're gonna need a proxy. So head over to footballcontest.com, use promo code SGPN to get $50 off your proxy fees. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig's now nationwide. And if you use an odd screen, if you use an odd screen, you know that Novig has some of the best prices in the market. So make sure you go check them out over there at Novig. Download the Novig app and deposit $10 to get $25 in trade credits. Get on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. All right, let's see here. Lock, dog, underdog lineup. Let's get us out of here. Lock. I really kind of want to lock up the fire. Like you really like I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, you should really know not to lay this number with the dream. The dream have not been good laying a large number all season. And I feel like I'll take something else and that something else will just not hit. And I'll feel so dumb for not trusting my gut and just doing what I know I'm supposed to do. So give me the fire plus 12.5 as my dog. Or as my lock. I'm sorry. As my lock, I'll take the fire plus 12.5 for my dog. Well, it's definitely not going to be the Sparks, so I need to go find me a player prop or something. Mm, or maybe I could pull a Scott and do an alt play. That's how Scott be getting down with the alt numbers. He be cashing on them too. Make sure you go check him out at Reichel Radio. Mm, who do I want to? Oh, let's fade that. I could fade the Sparks defense. Oh, they don't have any Mystics players available. Oh yeah, because they're on the second leg of back to back. Duh. Hmm. Double dip in Portland. Could go aces. I couldn't lock in on the Jackie game. It could be a big Jackie Young game. Maybe Asia doesn't play and it's Jackie. They did put her for back, but she might play. Let's go with Jackie. What's Jackie's? Can I get a Jackie's points and assists combo and take that up? I didn't pay what I wanted to pay people. Sorry, this is real time action here on the dog. So maybe I just need to go Jackie 25 and say Jackie has the game and kills them. Yeah, all right, I'm fine with that. Jackie Young, 25 plus points, plus 180. I feel confident with that, especially if Asia doesn't play. I feel like I got a really cheap number if Asia doesn't play. All right. All right, I'm at really real underscore. Make sure you give me a follow at SGPN NBA, youtube.com/NBA Gambling Podcast, and give us a 5-star rating and review wherever you get. Oh, wait, no, I need an underdog lineup. Hold on. I'm crafting underdog. And this is the time, like these couple of games before the break, this is the time. All right. I actually would love to take somebody on the Connecticut Sun side, but I'm really not going to. Like, what if, who do they have available? Aaliyah Edwards is at 12.5. Mm, that's tempting, but it's Boston and Simpson she's going up against. She can win that matchup though. And I mean, they really don't have many other options, honestly. All right, let's go with Aaliyah Edwards, higher 12.5 points. Well, let's take Jackie for the baseline. It's at 20.5. All right, I'll do it. And then let's finish with I don't want anything from the Sparks. No, thank you. Let's end with late or actually somebody. I feel like I've seen somebody say Michaela Simpson earlier. I kind of actually really like that play. So let's go back to Indiana. Let's play Simpson. Is her point still short? 8.5 points. Like, come on. She can get 8.5. All right. That's the play. Aaliyah Edwards higher 12.5 points. Michaela Simpson higher 8.5 points. And Jackie Young, or should I say Simpson rebounds? No, I'm just doing points. Jackie Young higher 20.5 points. 6.41x $100 gets you $641 over there. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBA SGPN. And now I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. I'll be back Saturday night to do the Sunday games before the last day before break.